Cloudflare announcing this week new developer tools and partnerships to make generative AI tools faster and more secure. Cloudflare CEO Matthew Prince joins us now. Matthew, good to have you. And it's not just about faster and more secure, also safer for businesses to use. Back when GPT-4 was first announced, we knew it was coming out. I think Samsung pulled back on letting employees use it because they felt like some of their intellectual property was getting out into the wild in a way that was unsafe. You've got a product and an approach that's going to prevent that, you say?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So regardless of whether you're allowed to or not, the latest data says that nearly half of employees in companies are using AI tools, and about 2/3 of them are doing so without telling their employers. And I think AI is going to be part of business going forward. And so at Cloudflare, what we're trying to do is provide the guardrails that say, here is data that you can have shared to an external AI company. Here's data that we can only use to our internal AI tools. And then here's the data that we're going to actually say isn't going to ever touch AI at all. And I think providing those guardrails and giving that power to employers is exactly what we need in order to make sure that there's safe use of AI in businesses around the world.
Matthew, this reminds me of the consumerization of IT phase we went through 15 or so years ago, when you had also early SaaS products moving in to IT and corporate environments in a freemium model. And eventually people realized we can't do this because we're putting too much data into clouds where we don't have control over it, we don't know where it's going. Do you think AI is going to travel the same trajectory where there's going to have to be some standardization with vendors, including perhaps Cloudflare, that IT knows it can trust, not just individual employees running content through various generative AI models?
I think that's exactly right, and that's what we're trying to get in front of, is how do we make sure that the same way that we had a shadow IT problem across businesses around the world, how do we not have a shadow AI problem across businesses? And so we're using the same tools around data loss prevention, around our gateway product, in order to bring that same zero trust technology to the AI universe. And why we're uniquely positioned to do this is because today, so much of the AI universe sits behind Cloudflare and uses us. And so we can sit as that intermediary to make sure that as businesses say we want to harness the power of AI, that they can also make sure that they keep their secrets and that they don't let it out. What's difficult about AI is once AI learns about some secret, it's almost impossible to exfiltrate it and bring it out of the system. It's like taking a bunch of grad students and having them run through your secret data. Even if you say, hey, don't ever use that again, they've learned something in that process. And so it's really more important than ever for businesses to have the controls in place in order to keep their secrets out of these AI systems. And at Cloudflare, we're committed to building those controls to make sure that businesses can get the most out of AI, but keep their secrets safe.
Yeah, so Matthew, the fact that you have a developer week underway right now, you have this R2, this infrastructure that is powering AI companies. How does what you're talking about, how does R2 speak to that? And how does it speak to how important the infrastructure component of all of this is when there is so much demand for cloud computing right now?
Yeah, one of the things that is a real challenge for AI companies, not on the users of the AI, but on the companies that are actually building AI, is that they have to have these large data sets in order to train models. And right now there's an enormous scarcity in the GPUs that they can use in order to train those models. And so they're always looking for where can they get the lowest cost and the most availability of GPU time across all of the big hyperscale public clouds. The problem is that the hyperscale public clouds actually charge you to take your data out from them. And so you get locked in if you put your data in an AWS or a Google Cloud or a Microsoft Azure. And so what we have done with R2 is make it so that you can, as an AI company, store your data there and then look for wherever there is availability of GPUs across any of the major cloud providers. And that's why we're seeing AI company after AI company after AI company, a 270% increase year over year in AI companies signing up for Cloudflare.
Yeah.
And if you look at AI companies, we're the leading technology vendor across all of them that they have in common.
Okay, so let me bring this full circle here then. If you were testifying before lawmakers about AI and guardrails, what would you say?
would say that this is something that we should be watching extremely carefully. We should be thinking about, we should be making sure that companies understand what the consequences are. And Congress should be paying attention to this. And I think it's right that Congress is taking a look at this. But what I would caution is that we want to make sure that this is still an incredibly nascent technology. Even 9 days ago, we saw different things in that rapid amount of iteration. And even a year ago, what was happening in AI didn't seem even possible. And so I think this is a place to watch carefully, but to move slowly as we think about what the regulation is going to be, because it is evolving incredibly quickly, and we want to make sure that we don't shut down that innovation and development before it really gets started.